What up? Top of the top, family. What's good, y'all? We back again. Another day. Wednesday, hump day. Y'all see how fast the week going? We hit the fast forward button, y'all. We out here. Good morning. Happy to see everybody that's here. Today, we got some real talk to talk about. So I'm gonna say it right now. This episode is for smart people. Um, if you want some of the dumb stuff, you can tap back in at the end of the show. Cause I'm gonna talk about Offset, how his solo career is dead, and his plan backfired on him because he thought he was gonna be a solo artist and blow up. But the main thing we'll be talking about today, well, the first thing we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna go through this, is we're gonna talk about the arrest of Donald Trump and what it means. What it means for the people, especially my people. So we're gonna talk about that. But right now, I want to salute the chat. What's up, Sassy? Eric Jones, what up? Shice Black, what's good? Shayna, Rena, Equal Love, what's up, Lady Love, Latasha Joy, and I see my family here. I see my people up here posted up. What up, Stony? Taisha Davis, what's up? Shayla, what's up? Y'all already know. What's up, Latavia? Always in the bushes and popping in and out. What's up? What's up, Sexy Key? Apex, what up? I see y'all, man. Shamayam. Shalom, my brother. All right. Devin Bryan, what's good? Yeah, y'all know what's up, man. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, or if you catch the replay, you always can skip the intro, and you always can tap in when you want to tap in because it's all time coded, aka time stamp. Now I'm gonna just get into it. I don't know if today's gonna be long, but we're gonna get into this stuff, y'all. We're gonna get into what's really going on. You know I speak about these things. You know I keep going with it. I keep updating it. I've been talking about this stuff a year in advance, but today I'm going to give the clear vision of what's going on right now. After today, it should be no more misconceptions of what's going on. I'm going to give it to you in my opinion. You got to take it how you take it and do your own research, but I'm going to give it to you as clear as I can to let you see exactly where we at in the world right now, and then you can get in where you fit in. And once again, you should already know today I'm not here to play. I ain't here to do all that extra stuff. We're going to get into the sauce. So once again, thanks everybody for pulling up. Shout out to all my solid supporters, all my day ones, the in-betweens, and the ones that came late. We all family over here. I told you that. So you cross that line. You feel me? But other than that, shout out to the replay gang. Hit the all notification bell. Subscribe and leave a comment. And if you leave a dumbass comment, I'm just going to clown you. I'm not going to erase it or nothing. I'm going to leave it there. So anyway, let's go. Donald Trump. Arrest and the fall of America. Offset solo career dead. But you see what's going on right now is bigger than rap. That's why today, if I talked about rap like that, I would be a damn idiot. Because this rap shit has nothing to do with what's going on in the world at all. Those are just sidebars. Those are like just something to do on the side. That ain't about nothing. All right. And today I'm gonna talk about this. We're gonna chop it up and we're gonna have a clear insight of what's going on. And like many of us already know, like I said, that whole thing with Trump, it is a major distraction right now. Even if he goes to jail, it still won't matter about what's going on. And we're gonna take a look at and pay attention to how a lot of people are so infatuated with Trump being arrested, so intrigued, so happy. Whatever the situation is, it has nothing to do with your everyday life. But then again, it does, because Trump going through what he's going through, it represents something bigger. They even went so far as Trump lawyer compared Trump and said he going through what Tupac went through. But I understand what they said. It's not about no damn rapper. See, this is about black people have something to do with a little bit of this. That's all I'm going to say. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning, Alan. All right, we got to take care of this business this morning. Now, look, y'all, check it out. We all been seeing Trump arrested, indicted. But we already know if they had a chance to lock him up, they would have locked him up a long time ago. But that's not the point. It's something I said a couple weeks ago, about a month ago and change. I know a lot of y'all already on point. A lot of y'all heard it, remember, but some people don't, so I'm going to say it again. I said this year is going to be one of the most important elections in all-time American history. I said this election will be the biggest movie in politics in America, period. You about to see and hear some of the most realest stuff, meaning a lot of our fate is wrapped in this next election. And some people do not seem to understand that. Let's rewind a little bit. Salute, TG. It was certain things Trump said and did when he was in office. When he left out, other people came in, they reversed a lot of stuff and did other stuff. Now we got a country that's split in the middle and all mixed up. People feel a certain way, all right? You got Democrats beefing with Democrats, Republicans beefing with Republicans. You got Republican and Democrat beef always go on. But let me make this one thing clear. Let me say this to my people. I'm going to say it again because a lot of people that's new. I'm not a politician. I don't care about either side. I don't care about Republican or Democrat at all. But what I do is pay attention to the game that is being played. And the game that's being played has key figures, star players, role players. And then you got the people that's in the stands or the crowd, they just entertained by everything. What am I saying is, I'm saying it, in my opinion, politics is a game. The same way I watch basketball, I watch football. I tell you, I watch sports. I don't like Golden State. I don't like the Lakers. Not for real. But when they play each other, I'm going to watch. Because I watch the game of basketball. Do you get it? When I watch football, I don't like the Cowboys. I don't like the Redskins. But when they play, I watch. Because I watch the game of football. So when I see Republican and Democrat, to me, it's a game, and I watch. Because I watch the game of politics. Do you please understand me? We have to understand everything is not based on how you feel and your emotions. They say we are emotional people because everything we do, we have to feel a certain way, whether we feel good about it or we feel bad about it. We got to get out our feelings. See, feelings don't do nothing. That's why I keep trying to tell my people, we at a time, feelings, you might as well relate that with opinions. Feelings and opinions mean nothing now in this present day and time. I wish my people understand that are so concerned with people. Some people are concerned with how people feel about their opinions and their emotions. And I'm trying to tell you the nice way, we in a world now where nobody cares about your feelings or opinions. You know why? Because life gonna go on regardless, with or without you. That's in any situation. You can tell somebody your problems right now, they're gonna listen, but right, a couple minutes later, hours later, they're gonna forget all about what you said. That's just the world we in. So it's not about emotions. We're in a time now, either you know or you don't. And another thing is, see, the people that's in power, no matter how you feel, no matter what's your opinion, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. You got to understand that. So what am I saying? We got to stop being wrapped up in emotions and opinions and our views. It's okay to have your views, but as long as you wrapped up in your views, that shit ain't going to do nothing. That's just your opinion that nobody cares about. That goes for all of us. Now, let's take a look at this, all right? We're going to look at this game that's being played. And in my opinion, this is one of the biggest distractions that's taking place. And something that caught my eye, that's what Trump said. I saw it today, this morning. Trump said this whole spectacle is to throw off the election. But a lot of people already know this. Former President Donald Trump, formerly arrested in New York, pleads not guilty. But this is what I'm trying to say. What up, Rondell? Good morning, Ronnie. It's dimensions within this situation. Let's check it out. Trump arrested mean a lot of different things. Now, there's one thing I'm going to say that, from my opinion, it's already predicted. We already spoke about this. I've been telling y'all this. Some of us heard about the apocalypse. Some of us heard about World War III. You saw all the movies of Purge, Z, all these. My point is, They say in the last day, it's going to be a lot of mayhem, chaos, and bloodshed. A lot of dysfunction. If you want to get an idea, just look at it like that George Floyd stuff. Look at it to the 10th power, 10 times that. It said that in the last day before the crash, that's what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to get real chaotic. Now, why am I saying that? Because a lot of people feel like Trump getting locked up or allegedly going to jail is the start of that. Why? Because it is a lot of people that look up to Trump and believe in Trump. Put it like this: that January 6th was supposed, that was like a trailer. That was like a pretest. But they say the real deal will happen maybe if Trump go to jail. They say basically if Trump going to jail, all of them other people that support, y'all know them other them far Trump supporters, the ones that thought he was racist, the ones that are racist. See, the same way Obama finessed the black community, Trump finessed the racist white people. Because he knew he couldn't get votes from the Democrats. He knew white Democrats was not going to vote for him, so he had to get votes from white supremacists and white racists. But when you look at law, you'll see everything he passed had nothing to do with racism. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see when Trump was in office, he did the most for the black community ever done by a president. But that's not the point. I don't want to make this about race. I want to show you that they saying that even those so-called race, basically, I'm going to put it like this. Them so-called white supremacists, all them white people that love the Second Amendment and got all them guns, they saying if Trump go to jail, get locked up, they're going to be the main ones wilding out in America. Those are going to be the people so-called taking America back in their hands if he go to jail. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. There's a lot of wars going on within wars, and a lot of it don't have nothing to do with us, but then some of it does have something to do with us. But the thing with this Trump thing, not only is it because remember, the powers that be, they work in three ways, but they got something going on. It's not just one. They might have 3, 4, 5, 10 different things going on at one time, but you're just going to catch one. I keep telling you a million times, when you look at the pyramid, you got many different sides. You even got under the pyramid. So my point is this: there's always more than one thing going on. So Trump arrested represents a lot of different things. For one, right now the country is at odds, is at major beef. We already know this. A lot of people don't know Trump has been campaigning all over America like an entertainer, meaning you know how they got to do their campaign from state to state to state to state. He's been going from state to state preaching his gospel the whole year. But you will see it's a media blackout. So you don't know a lot of stuff he's been talking about and what he's been putting on blast. Some of us know because it's on the internet. That's the only way you're going to know. Everything that's going on, he's been putting it on blast. But they're not talking about it because they're trying to make it political. Like he's just coming for Joe and the Democrat. He's not coming for them. I'm just saying my opinion. Everything that I hear Trump talk about is the conditions of America that we in. That's what I hear when I listen to him. He always talks about what's actually going on in America. And when he do refer to them, he just refer to how they letting all this stuff go on. That's what I hear. But anyway, it's politics. And politics in America go hand in hand. You got to understand that they run this thing off politics. We know the real law and order set up, and then we know it was another law and order set up. But it's a specific formula used to run America. Therefore, if you do not understand the game, you're never going to figure it out. Now, today you're going to get a clear vision. Now, like I said, this ain't to big up Trump. This ain't to make it like he better than Biden. This ain't about none of that. Because I can watch stuff and don't have no horse in the race. Let's continue on and show y'all something. What's up, family? This was really going on right here. How many of y'all saw this on the TV? Did you see this on blast as much as Trump being locked up? This is what's really going on. Look at the hours. 17 hours ago, U.S. announces another $2.6 billion in aid to Ukraine. New York Times. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. Remember when Trump was in office, they kept going in about that Russia, Trump and Russia, Trump and Russia. Who was Ukraine beefing with? Then it was also said that maybe if Trump was in office, a lot of this stuff would be diffused. But my point is this. You see, they still giving money away, right? So my question is, why are people not getting mad at this? I ain't saying, look, I just told you. It's certain people that know what's going on because they've been following this whole thing. They're the ones that's mad. I'm trying to figure out and understand why a lot of my people ain't mad, upset about this, or why they're not concerned. And it's not about being mad. It's about being aware of what's going on. My point is, Trump getting locked up is not going to affect your life. But this $2.6 billion that keep going to Ukraine, that's going to affect your life. And it already is. And I'm going to show you some things. Why they play these games. You worry about Trump, but don't worry about this $2.6 billion of taxpayer money. You just worry about Trump. Now let's look. Now, mind you, this is announced within 24 hours. He's been locked up recently, right? Well, this just dropped recently. New York Times, the bestseller. But let's take a look, y'all. How much has U.S. sent to Ukraine? Since Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24th, 2022, the United States has sent more than $30 billion worth of gear to Ukraine. This is the 33rd time the Biden administration has invoked the drawdown authority for Ukraine. He said the 33rd time. Are you getting a clue where this shit going? All right. Now I want you to see also how they play games. They sent $30 billion worth of gear. That's just equipment. Do you get it? Drones, tanks, 5G towers. Do you get it? I broke all this stuff down months ago, man. When the budget came out, I broke down the budget play by play. What money was going to what money was going to what. And I did this a long time ago when I said we ain't getting no more money. That was the whole reason when I did the special a fucking year ago. And I broke down we're not getting no more money. And since a year has passed, we have gotten no more money. And it's not about us getting money. I'm talking about even through programs, or if anybody that's a citizen and need help right now for some real stuff, you're not going to get no help. But let's continue on. That was just $30 billion in gear. How much aid has the U.S. sent Ukraine? Here are 6 charts. Since the war began, the Biden administration and the U.S. Congress have directed more than $75 billion in assistance to Ukraine. So as you see, Ukraine got a big welfare budget from the United States. Can you see that? But everybody get mad at Trump and worry about Trump and laugh at Trump and joke on Trump and make memes about Trump. Meanwhile, the joke's on the people. Then another thing, do not forget. This is the key thing, do not forget. They say Trump getting locked up is supposed, I ain't gonna say supposed. People are assuming it's gonna be the springboard for riots. Because if he gets arrested, for the people that got hope and restoring order back to America, you know, the ones that's pissed at Joe and Kamala and the rest of them and feel like they're messing the country up. Well, the people that feel like the country is being messed up, it is being said that those are the ones going to take things into their own hands. If you want to know a little blueprint, that's kind of what happened during the American Revolutionary War. And if you study that, you will find out it was mostly the civilians that ran the British out, allegedly. It was regular people picking up firearms. That's what's going to happen here, allegedly, what they saying if Trump go to jail. So if Trump go to jail, it's already being said it's going to be a whole lot of rioting going on. Don't forget that part. That is one of the pillars. And another thing I got to say, because you know I keep it real. There's no telling if Trump even down with the hoax, because he might perpetrate like he get locked up. And they know just off that strip alone, the whole country going to wild out. And it's going to be all out war. But this might be a game they got to play. See, this all a game. Either way, it's going to end up bad for certain people. That's all you have to know. Certain people, when it's all said and done after this year, will get the short end of the stick. And I'm going to prove it like I always do. Thanks for supporting the channel, Sir Junior. The poor here in South Carolina is exporting military vehicles. Thank you, family. Thanks for the update. Months ago, we saw them moving tanks out on trains. But see, remember, in warfare, people don't understand. See, my people that have been in the military or overseas, like the brother just said, they'll send military gear months or years in advance just to have it in position so when it pop off, they're ready. See, We out here playing, but see, it already might be 50 tanks in your city right now in the cut. Every city got a National Guard. And then we know as many places got National Guard and military bases. So the places that got military bases, they don't got to get nothing shipped. The stuff that's getting shipped is the places that don't have no military bases. Because remember George Floyd and everybody was rioting and looting? That was a test run. Remember they was shooting people with rubber bullets? That was a test. That was a simulated practice. Because they also had to see how fast can they put things under control if they have to. But anyway, let's continue on. It's all my opinion, right? But just keep in mind, this symbolizes a lot. Not only is it a distraction, it also could represent the ending. Because if he goes to jail, it could be the end of what we see now, and it will start the order of chaos. Because it will be a lot of confusion and chaos in America. Let's continue on. Mind you, this is all my opinion, but just take a look now. Let's get into it, y'all. We're going to talk. I'm going to show y'all what's really going on, why this stuff has to be manipulated. My point is, keep in mind, the people that have been on this channel, you know I said this year will be the realest year ever in American politics. Pay attention. Now, look. What else is going on right now that's under the ropes? Where everybody's focusing on Trump. Trump going to jail. Trump this, Trump that. Trump got charges. What the hell does it have to do with you? It has a little bit, but you ain't peeping it. Now let's peep it. Over 140 migrants found in 2 stash houses in El Paso, Texas. Do you see what I've been telling you? What we've been talking about, family? I told you they're already here. You heard about the Exodus in the scripture? Well, it's about to be another Exodus. Who you think gonna be getting let out again? Who you think gonna be getting let out of Egypt this time? But this time it ain't gonna be nothing good. You ain't crossing no sea. If you do not comprehend what is going on with this picture, 140 immigrants stashed in a house. What's up, Kim? Happy belated birthday. What up, Wax Dog? What's up, bro? Y'all know what's up. This is what I want my people to pay attention to, for real. It's not a game, y'all. Now, I laugh, I joke and all that, but this is what I want my people to understand that don't get it. You have to look at this picture. People are coming into this country 24/7, round the clock, by the mother load. They coming from all angles too, y'all. They coming from all angles. They are getting assistance with coming here. Front Street Liberty, thanks for the donation, family. Thanks for supporting the channel. Salute. These are the people here to replace Americans, y'all. I'm just going to keep it honest with y'all. We already know this, but I got new people. Let me break it down one more time how I broke it down before, okay? All of us Americans in the club, we in one club. We all in that club deep. But outside the club, it's a line wrapped around the corner, but it's all immigrants. So just imagine they start letting everybody in the club. Next thing you know, it's more immigrants in the club than us. And the shit's so crowded, we ready to leave out now. Well, that's what's going on in America. They letting in so many people. They letting it get so overcrowded. And at the same time, they pushing people out. Do you understand that? That's what's going on, y'all. When you look at these people, these are the people going to be living in your neighborhood, but you might not be there. These are the people going to be taking them jobs that you can't get and you don't want. These are going to be the new people voting because they're going to make all of them classify as Democrats. Do you get it? This is going to be the new Americans. Do you get it? So each and every day while people are playing, joking, worried about Trump, rappers, entertainers, this, that, and the third, my new this, I'm showing you what is going on, and eventually it's going to come to a head. It's what you're seeing right now in America is no different. You can sit right now, shake up a soda bottle right now, and open that top and see what's going to happen. That's what's happening in America right now, y'all. This is no clearer than what's going on. This is why to show my people, they don't do nothing, man. They do it in your face. It ain't no secrets, y'all. What I showed you yesterday, they bank on fools and dummies. That's it. They don't hide nothing. And I have to clear something else up too that I say a lot. That's a bad habit. When I say stuff like they making them do this, they don't make nobody do nothing. Even the people that sell out and take oaths, they don't make them do nothing. The people that go through them doors, the people that sell their people out, they don't make them do nothing, y'all. I'm going to be honest. People are willingly selling out for this stuff because all of this has to do with the annihilation. All you got to do is pay attention. How many are people in jail? How many are people dead? How many are people on their way to jail? How many people of our people on their way out of here? Did they not say we got the most worst health in America? We are the face of diabetes. We are the face of high blood pressure. We are the face of AIDS. We are the face of cancer. When C-19 came out, they said we was the most they had that. But you still didn't figure out why they put everything bad on us. Let's continue on. Now, once again, was this man not talking about what we see right now? I ain't got to say nothing. Was he not talking about this? But people, mainly our own people, was the main ones had a problem with all that border talk. But they didn't know politics, and they didn't understand how this was going to affect them years later. Told you everything they do is in advance. We're not futuristic thinkers, so we don't see the vision. We think in the past. We love to talk about 2005. Anyway, I ain't even going to throw no jokes today. I'm going to just be real, all right? This was going on. 140 migrants stashed in the damn crib. But I'm just showing you Texas. We already broke down New York on this channel. How New York was spending $1 million a day to take care of them. They are every state has migrants, immigrants. And guess what? It's not just Mexicans. Did you know that all countries around the world know right now that all they have to do is get to Mexico and they can come into U.S. right now? But remember, they also announced it, I think it was like last May, that the borders were going to be back open. I spoke about it on this channel and broke it down in real time. Now the borders coming back open. And I said Joe opened up the floodgates. Damn near a year later, what you see. And mind you, y'all, I'm not no person that make predictions. I just pay attention. It is an unwritten law or commercial right now. All countries know, no matter where they from, they know all they have to do is get to Mexico and they can come in. Also, a lot of y'all remember when I showed the 2,000 people on foot walking to America. And I'm talking about they were walking from somewhere down bottom. They was like in Brazil somewhere. They were walking in. I'm just showing y'all, man, this is the last trick. This is the last stand, y'all. This is the one everybody's not going to be able to shake. Let me give you some clarity. Is one bedroom's not going up to 2,500, 18, depending on where you at. One bedroom's 2,500, 1,800, 1,500. We are seeing numbers we have never seen in our life. That same crib that was one price, it has damn near doubled. But what's the kicker, y'all? Is it going to affect us? Yes, it is. Is it going to affect them? No, it's not. Why? Because we already know they used to live in what? 3 families in a house. You see, them immigrants will get 3 families and live under one roof. That's how they'll be able to pay the $2,500. You see the difference? You on your own because you was taught to be independent, an independent woman. You was taught, bro, you don't need no chicks. So a lot of people by themselves are going to be out here struggling. But these families are going to be coming together because this is the game they play. Let me break down the game they play, and it just hit me, y'all. They promoted to everybody else in America, you don't need nobody. F everybody else. But everybody that's coming in the country now is on some family time. Everybody coming in the country now is coming with their family. And if they're coming by themselves, they're sending for their family. So what am I saying? It will be plenty new family structures built in America once again. I'm telling y'all what I see. This is what I see. They trick everybody else to not have family, F family. At the same time, they have warfare to destroy our families. We know this. But we've seen the past 10 years, it was a big promotion of you don't need no man. Bro, you don't need to play house. You need to be out here smashing these chicks. You feel me? Then they put laws like what? You can't discipline your kids. But meanwhile, all of these people are coming here with their families in order, intact. And when they come here, they already know. Okay, they're looking at it like this. Okay, well, we already know the black people ain't gonna like us. We know the white people ain't gonna like us. We just coming here to get money. And that's what they're gonna do. And they're gonna still have their customs. They're gonna still have their ways. And what else we can't forget? They're also gonna patch in with their brethren that already been here. All these migrants got their culture and family is, or meaning it's people that been in America that's related to these people. So they're gonna help them out too. So like I always say, who helping us? Who gonna make sure we straight? So let's continue on, y'all. Because I gotta show you this is not just Spanish, Hispanic at all. It's everybody coming through the floodgates of Mexico. Teresa Matando with her daughter fled Angola and ended up in Portland, Maine. Nicole Wolf for the Wall Street Journal. Migrants surge into Maine and beyond, far from southern border. So let's ask the question, my beautiful people. How are people coming through Mexico, ending up in Maine, Portland, on the East Coast? I'm from America, been in my whole life. I have never been to Portland, Maine, ever. Never been to Maine. I've never been to New Hampshire. But they there. Y'all see what's going on? How the hell they get to Maine? Do you see that? All the way from Angola. That has nothing to do with people coming from Nigeria, Ghana, Congo, none of that. I'm just showing you one spot, Angola. I'm telling y'all, the floodgates are open. Anybody from anywhere overseas can come here right now and become a U.S. citizen. Right now. But you see, now do y'all see why they had to trick you to hate your own country? They had to trick you to go against your own country while they let everybody else come take your shit. But then again, can I say they let people take it, or did they trick people to give it up? What's up? Let me read these comments. Isabel dos Santos destroyed Angola. She stole billions from Angola. People are literally shitting in holes there. That's right. And they all coming over here, and they're going to come up, and they're going to be shitting in a nice toilet in a luxury home, right? Ain't that right, Ronnie? You know what's up. Yeah. That's like that. You got to peep game, man. This a game. Because remember, y'all, look, think about it. They banged on Afghanistan. But when they finished banging on Afghanistan, they let all their people come here. Flew them right over here. Afghanistan's been here chilling about 2 years now. They've been chilling. I did a video when they was giving all of the Afghanistan's free Airbnbs. See, they're going to put you through hell for Airbnb. But when the Afghans came in, they gave them Airbnbs for free. They when they banged, when that smoke happened in Ukraine, who you think the Ukrainians came over here? But see, you got to remember something. See, the people join them in the bed with, they fly them over here on flights, make sure they straight. The other people got to get here how they get here. But they already flew in planes from Afghan. They already have flew in planes for Ukraine. Those are layers of people I ain't even talking about. I'm just talking about the people coming on foot infantry. I'm telling y'all, man, this is not a black or white, because they're replacing the white people with the Ukrainians and stuff like that. I'm telling you, man, it's an American thing, man. Period. It's a smack in the face to taxpaying citizens. To everybody, family who been here from day one, busting their ass, this is the shit on everybody. Yes, they are being transported here. I have a homeboy who feeds the homeless in El Paso at the Mission. He said it's so overcrowded, they're sleeping outside. Tell them Front Street. But guess what? Front Street, you already know. One day they will all have jobs. And one day they will all be taxpaying citizens. But I can tell you this much. And I'll tell you this for my family that's in pocket right now. Like, be honest, my family if you got your money right, if you need some repairs on your house, some groundwork, maintenance work, you got a business, any type of work you need, I will say this. You can get one of them immigrants right now to do it for the low. That's what I will say. That's a fact. Any of these migrants will do certain work for you right now for the low. If you need any homework done on your house, on your property, if you need any work done at your business, they will do the work for the low. And they doing it right now, too. That's another thing they doing. They hustling out here. They hustling, working on houses for the low, getting money behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on, y'all. But my point is, this is all the stuff Trump was trying to tell people, man. That's all he was trying to tell people. But he's been campaigning, talking about it right now. Everything that's going on, he's already been talking about it the whole year. Going state to state to state. So while he was on his campaign, Charges come up. Bingo. See? And he said it this morning. All of this is to stop me from campaigning. He said this is to ruin his run for election. That's what he said. But anyway, let's look. So far, everything he said and was accused of being racist is coming to fruition. Was he really trying to save people? Because he wanted to he wanted to lock it down. Allegedly, he wanted to lock down the borders, right? But when they had to keep showing certain people, they were showing them kids at the border with no shirt on and looking scruffy because they wanted us to think that everybody coming in was poor. But that's not the case. It is some people coming here for a better life, meaning they're all right where they at, where they from. They want to come here to have more. But anyway, let's continue on, y'all. Like I said, we got people coming from all over by way of Mexico. Mexico is the gateway, all right? Mexico is Port Authority for people that know in New York. That is where all buses lead out. So they all know. I don't care where they're from, Africa, Asia, Europe, they all know right now, all they got to do is get to Mexico and they get their ass in America overnight. And remind you, when they come in the country, they get first dibs on everything. They getting all the benefits off the rip. The same benefits we trying to get. Now, come on, let's go. Biden has only difficult options for dealing with migration. As you see, migrants sleeping outside. This is the number one thing that the administration is doing. But if you peep game, nobody's saying nothing about it. Could you please, my people? I know I'm not. I told y'all today, man. My smart people, y'all ready in pocket. I need people that think everything is a joke to explain to me why they keep talking about a man getting arrested, but they're not talking about all this other stuff that's going on every single day. What is the date on this, y'all? April 3rd, 2 days ago. The administration is failing when it comes to this. Everybody knows it. That's why I said the people that know are the people that's going to rebel if Trump go to jail. A lot of people feel like they selling out the country. A lot of people feel like America is getting collapsed on purpose by certain people. And those are the people ready and willing to take the country into their own hands. Some like January 6th. But this time it's supposed to be the real deal. Allegedly, Sir Junior, what's up? 900% increase in rich Chinese immigrants paying $30,000 to cross the border through Mexico. That's right. Everybody coming to get a piece of pie. Everybody's coming to join the land of milk and honey. And when they come, there you go, bro. So all it takes is somebody from China to come sneak in. He make it where he got to make it. But the whole time, you don't even know he got money to buy a business off the rip. He about to buy that business right downtown in your city. He already got the money. He just came disguised as a broke immigrant, but he got the bread to take over shit. Do you understand what's going on? We're going to talk about this real game today. This the real game. It's real game. Mike Flame, what up? The migrants taking over the country and starting their own businesses and doing it together while they telling us be independent. Thank you, brother. We beefing. We arguing. Everybody else, and that's another thing some of y'all been seeing. Some of y'all saw it. They said it right now. Right now as we speak, family. They say China doing business together, Brazil, Africa, Russia. Man, they all of them in alliance right now. Right now. All of them. You name one. They all together. They all politicking right now. Because it's a major plot. Trump know what the plot was. Oh, man. It's about to get nasty, y'all. I'm telling you. They coming to eat the pie that we baked from scratch. But people can't see it. That's right. All of this is to stomp on the heads of our ancestors in the grave. That's what all this is for. I'm talking about all colors. Let's check it out. Like we already spoke about, just recently, with less than 24 hours, U.S. announces another $2.6 billion to aid Ukraine. All right? Pay attention to the facts. Okay, so let's look, y'all. Let's use our brain. Okay, let's look at the left hand. Just sent $2.6 billion to Ukraine. Migrants coming in every day. Price is going up. And it's another thing we ain't get to yet, and you know I'm about to go there. The drug crisis. That's just all on the left hand going on. Meanwhile, on the right hand, Trump locked up, and everybody worried about that. All right, so let's look. Let's continue on, my family. This for the family today, man. I ain't here to play today. Look. Migrants from Africa streaming into Tijuana. Let me say this again, too. I got to be clear. I got to be clear what I say. This is not against nobody from out the country. This is not against no Africans, no Hispanics, no people that's coming here to better their life. This is not about y'all, all right? This is not no hate. But I have to break down the game being played of divide and conquer. I got to break down this game called favoritism. Because that's all it really is, favoritism. You know what that means? Let me break it down to my people from overseas that's coming over here, that's already here. Let me break it down, favoritism. And my people understand what I'm saying, because we grew up in households where they like to use favoritism. You got your, you might have had your mother, you got brothers and sisters, she had her favoritism. Grandma had her favorite grandkids and kid, right? We grew up in that, favoritism. Damn, we the same family, but you keep showing them more love, right? And shitting on me. Don't we all come from that? Well, that's what they're doing to all of us right now. See, I'm just letting the foreigners know. They just giving y'all favoritism right now, but one day they're going to shit on y'all too. See, we all in the same boat. It's just that y'all getting favoritism right now because they trying to spite us. That's what all this is about, spiting us. Remember how you got put on punishment? And then the kid that wasn't on punishment, your parents get them a little extra privileges and shit on you. Oh, go outside. Oh, you can stay a little while longer. Oh, you want some cake and cookies? You can have some cake and cookies. Meanwhile, you on punishment in a room, you mad, crying, but they doing that extra to piss you off. They showing favoritism. We all know about this, y'all. That's why I got to break it down to simplicity. They just showing favoritism to the migrants, but they going to shit on them too. They just going to be the new slaves. They just going to be the new hard workers. They just going to be the new tax-paying citizens. Because a lot of my people lived a lifestyle for damn near 50 years of not paying taxes and staying in tune with politics and law. So therefore, us, we just getting, I'm not even going to say we getting pushed out the way, y'all. We actually just took ourselves out the picture, man. That's it, man. We are victims of mind games. That's why the scripture said we are at war, or we wrestle not with flesh and blood, man. It's about principalities, man. And all of the principles we didn't stand on no more. Therefore, we got knocked the fuck out because we wasn't standing on nothing. They kept trying to trip us and we tripped. Why? We didn't have nothing to stand on solid. So every time they threw a stumbling block, we tripped. Therefore, that's why we at where we at right now. But meanwhile, the new trend, keyword, new trend. What does that mean? That's what's popping. What's popping? Migrants from Africa coming to Tijuana, Mexico. And we already know that's right by the California border. That is the new trend. Why? I told you, the whole thing popping overseas is let's go to America. It's popping over there. It's lit. Let's all get there. Now you see why they put out Coming to America Part 2? They didn't just get old rusty-ass Eddie Murphy for nothing. I told you, the Part 1 was the first promotion in the 80s. You go back in history, you will see 80s started the mass influx of Africans to America. Part 2, you'll see the same thing again. The two #1 basketball players in the NBA right now are African. Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo. African. Do you see them prepping the stage for America? That's why I told you before, it will soon be real African Americans. Very soon. They're already here. The new African Americans. The real African Americans. They're here right now. Who's the key figure in Snowfall? Who is the top black actor? Is it not Idris Elba, other than Denzel? What is the #1 music genre that everybody's pushing? Is it not going to be Afro beats? So my point is they already got the stage set. So when they start touching down and they already here mingling and they're going to start feeling like home because they already got things in order for them. Now you see why they prepping Burna Boy in Africa, why they prepping all this stuff? I'm telling you, man, everything they doing is catering to overseas. Has nothing to do with here. This is why I kept telling my people, this shit is over. The things we know and accustomed to, that is over. That's all I kept trying to tell my people. It is new things going on now, and you're reading out. You know, like a movie or TV show, how they write somebody out the script? We're reading out the script. That's it. We have been written out. That's it. Simple and plain. But my point is, you see, what is the trend? The trend is everybody, let's go to America. It's a big party. That's what's going on. And everybody around the world know this, except for my people right here, sleep. So anyway, Tijuana Border Report. The Office of Immigrant Affairs in Tijuana has noticed a new trend in recent weeks with more and more migrants from Africa arriving in the city. Are they getting help? Are they strategically getting put in place? It has been a constant flow. Do you understand what that means? That means they coming here every day like Port Authority, man. They pulling up every day, coming in, like merch, like merchandise, coming in. This is just one aspect. This is just Tijuana. This has nothing to do with El Paso, has nothing to do with New York, Florida. This is Arizona. Every state of importance, this is how it's going down. Peep game, y'all. They telling us. Now, mind you, let's look at the date. I love to look at dates. 6 hours ago. Recent. Everything I'm showing you is now. Everything I'm showing y'all, family, is now. See that? 2 days ago. Less than 24 hours. Money to Ukraine. But within the past 24 hours, 3 days, what have they been talking about? Trump. Trump. And what has Trump been going against? This. What? Money to Ukraine. What else? Migration. Businesses leaving America. Is that not what he's been talking about? Well, now you see what's happening, right? Now you see he wasn't just running his mouth. Okay, now let's fast forward back up, y'all. They sat here and told you. Basically, what they said is coming to America is a big trend right now. But we already know that. What, y'all? Before they can have the life they want in America. Unfortunately, it's some people that have to go. Let's even in school, right? Go from 9th grade, 12th grade, you got to graduate. You got to go. Why you got to go? Because the school can't hold every fucking body. Every year, somebody got to go. Well, let's just say they're doing that right here. It's some people they feel like have to go. It's already written in stone, my family. Just pay attention. It's mathematical. It's a mathematical equation. In order for us to do this, we have to get rid of that. Is it they have to get rid of that? Or is it we'll let that get rid of themselves? This is why I had to keep coming hard to wake people up to let you know that this is the last dance and this ain't a game. Many of us made it out. The other plans they had, this last plan and trap is the ultimate plan and trap because they studied us the past 10 to 12 years and gathered a whole lot of information through this thing called social media. Now they know how we walk, talk, sleep. They know how we do everything. They know how we get our money. They know about off the book behavior. They know every detail. And don't forget, they got agents and they got organizations that aid them at all of this. But now, y'all, in order for them to hit the fast forward button and get us the fuck out the way, why? Because the migrants have to pull up. So now we're going to get into our biggest downfall right now as we speak. The fentanyl crisis. Mexican president to the U.S. Fentanyl is your problem. Do you see what he told Biden and them? You see what he told Joe? That's your problem. It ain't my problem. So what could we charge Mexico with right now if you're smart? Mexico is the one letting everybody through the border. Mexico is the place where the fentanyl touched down. America has a fentanyl crisis, not Mexico. Everything I'm saying to you, it's no secret. This is what Trump been campaigning about. All Trump supporters, all Americans that just got eyes to see what's going on. But then they tell you straight to your face, Mexico president to the U.S. fentanyl, that's your problem. But obviously it's not a problem because Joe is sending money overseas. But hold up. Before he did that, he gave money to every city near you. Every mayor, every city. got a bag. For what? To fight crime. So you mean to tell me they locking up the brothers in the hood, but they ain't locking up nobody at the borders? Sounds like the crack game back in the day. When we said what, y'all? We don't drive no boats, we don't fly planes, but all our people got locked up for selling crack cocaine, didn't they? And all the big drug dealers that was selling all the kilos and bricks, they home. Right? Well, I was trying to tell my people this. My people in New York forgot. I was trying to tell y'all, man, when it was happening. When Joe Biden came to New York and gave Mayor Eric Adams 30 million to fight crime. That was 30 million to lock niggas up. All right? When you hear the word fight crime, it means lock niggas up. All right? I got to break it down in those terms. Because they already know New York is the home of tourism. New York is the spot where no matter where you're from in the world, if you become successful just a little bit, you got to come to New York City before you die. And they know they cannot have all of these different people coming to New York City to spend that good money, move into the city with all these criminals still going around, robbing, killing, shooting, looting, banging. No, they had to get rid of them. So they had to get that budget money to wipe their ass out. That 30 million that Mayor Eric Adams got for the NYPD was money for the war. You know how niggas say thanks for sponsoring the war? Well, that money sponsored the war of niggas getting locked up. That's why I broke it down in real time. I showed you when Mayor Eric Adams got the money. Then I showed you the indictments that came right after that. Because there's war. And it's in every city. Every city, every hood in America is under fire right now. Matter of fact, some of y'all already see it. You see how the so-called pandemic over, but when you go outside, you don't see people like you used to no more. You don't see people on the block like that no more. You don't even see people in the store like that no more. Just start paying attention. You don't see a lot of our people outside like they used to be outside. A lot of them, I'm telling you, a lot of them gone. Or they living under harsh conditions. My point is this. Mexican president told basically Biden them to their face, fentanyl is y'all problem. Or is Joe just acting stupid? And he don't remember shit. Because I told you, another thing in my opinion, he playing that dummy role. Because when it's all said and done, he going to walk away. And when he walk away, his excuse going to be he wasn't in his right mind anyway. But let's continue on, y'all. I'm showing you the real thing right now. See? Anybody seeing this on the news right now? National TV, blasting on news, on your feed. This is the real war going on, y'all. Check it out. The DEA reports widespread threat of fentanyl mixed with xylazine. That's that trank. The U.S. Drug Enforcement, mind you, this from the DEA website. They telling you what it is. Look, the DEA administration is warning the American public of a sharp increase in the trafficking of fentanyl mixed with trank, basically. Also known as trank is a powerful sedative that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved for veterinarian use. So it's supposed to be used at the vet, but somehow it's in all the drugs. And we know somehow all the drugs make it to a hood near everybody, right? And then the drugs also make it to the suburbs. And then the drugs also make it to the prisons. And we never will ever know the numbers of all of our people locked up in America right now. Those numbers are probably in 100 millions. We'll never know, will we? And we all know for a fact we got people that's been in that system that we ain't seen since 2000 came in. You feel me? Some of us know people that have been locked up since we were teenagers and 20 years old and stuff like that. But the point of the matter is, I'm showing you all the warfare. And I'm showing you how even the DEA or the so-called, they admitting and telling you that we in a crisis right now. But they said it's a sharp increase. Then they told you this trank was approved by the Food and Drug Administration. Smart people getting what's going on. But let's take a look at what we already spoke about what the trank doing. I'm just want to give you the update because they telling you the updates. Now look, say nothing new. 13 hours ago, Zombieland continues in Philadelphia as drug dealers and addicts. Check it out. As drug dealers and addicts are seen sleepwalking down a side street and crisis hit Keniston neighborhood where fentanyl and tranq overdoses run rampant. Sounds to me like they are wiping out the people in Philly right now. But this going on everywhere, like I said. They just using Philly as a commercial. Maybe Philly was the experimental grounds where they went through and just dropped this stuff off. Who knows? But the point is, I just showed you the DEA told you. They told you out their own mouth what it is, what it's supposed to be used for, where it come from. But magically, you see it in a hood near you. And we already broke down the zombies. I broke it down on this channel, showed you the flesh burning, everything. What else is going on? These niggas are on camera and act like they don't even know they're on fucking camera. What is that showing you? The government is always watching. Because some of them cameras that's up in your neighborhood, some of those are government cameras. See that? This is how you kill people without busting one shot. This is how you speed up their process. So, okay, let's do a rewind, y'all. This is our reality right now, right? We know for a fact it's people getting high all over. And a lot of niggas, like that nigga you see in the gray, niggas think them selling tranq and these drugs gonna get them rich. But little do they know, they just using them to kill a lot of people, and then they're gonna lock their ass up and put their ass in jail. So they're gonna get everybody out at the same time. But remember, somebody gotta sell the damn drugs. Somebody gotta do the dirty work, right? Somebody gotta move it. So we'll let these niggas move it for a little while, and then we'll just get them all at one time. Understand the game? Y'all already know this. But like I said, keep in mind, while Americans doing this, they helping them with this. So for every American that dropped, another thing, look at their clothes again, y'all. See that? Over 140 migrants found in 2 stash houses. Look at their clothes. Do you see they ain't dressed dirty? Got to pay attention to shit like that. See them? They all look like they ready to work, don't they? You see old boy in the back? See that fade? He got a tape in the back. See? That's how I know when he's fresh. He got a haircut. See that? See the other dude ponytail? My point is, you'll see they not no dirty, struggling, hungry people. No, they come here to come up. And how they deep in their house, that also represents how they do live under one roof and stack their bread. Because they understand in this thing called warfare, if we stick together, we pull all our resources together. That's how we'll come up in America. So, once again, I'm just showing you the pattern, right? These are all recent agendas, what's going on right now. This is why they have to get you to focus on Trump. So it's 2 things to Trump. For one, it's more than one. For one, they're trying to throw off this election. I said, in my opinion, it's the biggest election. For 2, they throwing off his campaign. And for 3, if he do go to jail, it's just going to start World War III. That's just what it's going to do. I ain't saying I'm going to participate in it, but it is a lot of people that's proud that wave their flag, and they got a lot of guns, and they got big ass trucks, and they go to the range every day. Those are the people they saying going to be off the chain if Trump go to jail. So, hey, they might be the ones want to go around spraying migrants up. I don't know. All I know is this is what's being said. So anyway, y'all, let's move on. Mexico said to the president, fentanyl is your problem. Well, here we see the problem. We see the problem, but what is Joe and them saying about it? What is the Joe and them? What is Joe and them saying about our problem? We got a problem, right? So why nobody ain't saying nothing about this problem? Because they're worried about Ukraine. That's why. 2.6 billion. They don't care about no people. And next thing you know, you're gonna see all the migrants. Well, look, I bet you any amount of money right now. All right. Especially my people in Philly and PA. I bet you when all this smoke is said and done right here, all this overdose of stuff in Philly, how they let it be, I bet you any amount of money, when it's all said and done, this whole neighborhood gonna be flooded with new immigrants. It's gonna be a whole new neighborhood. I bet you any amount of money. Please, later on, somebody tell me if I'm right or wrong. I guarantee you this whole neighborhood is gonna be flooded with migrants, and they're gonna do the whole neighborhood over. Watch. But I'm gonna show you this is not just a hood thing, it's not just a ghetto thing. Check it out. I lost my son to fentanyl. Now my family is on the front lines of the opioid epidemic. We need new weapons to fight this scourge. I told you it's a warfare without guns. See what they just told you? We need new weapons to fight this scourge, including medical treatments, not just reverse overdoses, but to prevent them in the first place. This is why you don't see no drug prevention programs. Did you notice you don't see it on the TV like that? We supposed to be seeing, do they not always get on our ass about drunk driving? Do not damn near every day you hear something about drunk driving? When it's holiday season, don't you hear the commercials about strap it up, right? As far as lock it up, put on your seatbelt. So while we ain't seeing no commercials, stay away from fentanyl. Fentanyl is overcoming the country. Shh. But look, this is everywhere. See that? They lost their son. I lost my son to fentanyl, see? And he was a college student. This is what I was trying to tell my people. Another trick they played, they made everybody think a lot of people was dying from the vaccination. But I broke down a while ago, if you notice, most people that died from the vax didn't even get vaccinated. A lot of young people ain't even fucking get vaccinated. But they were dying, football players, basketball players. But people forget we live in a world now of rap music. And a lot of sports players in college, basketball, football, they turn up on the weekend and they go to parties. And some of them were popping bad pills and dying on campus. That's what was really happening. Also, my people that have been to college know that what? You got some kids go to college, they privileged, and the whole time they're in college getting high. Am I lying, my college people? That's why I say it's an American thing. But remember, Joe don't want you to remember his son is a goddamn junkie. His son allegedly hit that crack pipe. But he ain't gonna tell you about that. He wants you to keep worried about other people. But look, this man went to Denver University. This young man went to Denver College. He dead. See, Rondell, no, she been to college. You have kids come from privileged homes in the suburbs, man. They go to school the whole time. They high. They buying pills up everybody. I know that because I know people used to go to the campus and trap and get some of that college money. Once upon a time, that used to go down. I know this because I know they used to let anybody on the college campus. Anyway, this is not a black or white thing. What they say, bullets got no name on it, neither does fentanyl. But it is affecting America. But what did Mexico say? It's not our problem, it's your problem. So if Mexican president said fentanyl is your problem, who is he talking to? He's talking to Joe. Allegedly, or him and Joe could be cool. Him and Joe could be behind the scenes together. And Joe could holler at the Mexican president and tap him on the back, say, man, that's a good job you're doing, man. Keep it coming, keep it coming. See how easy it is? Mexico asks China for help on fentanyl. Slams U.S. critics. Look at the date, y'all. 5 hours ago, when did this drop? While we were sleeping, 2:13 a.m. I told you this is the real shit. All this is the real agenda in America. If you don't know about none of this, you're in a fantasy world, straight up and down. Straight fantasy. You out here living bogus if you don't know what's going on. And you might be one of the people they're about to take out because the sheep will be slaughtered. So if you don't know what's going on, you are automatically in the sheep category. Not because I said so, it's because they said so. If you don't know what's going on, you automatically a sheep. And the sheep will get slayed by the goat. And those who know the goat is, you know who that is. He seeks to slay the sheep. And they're going to get slayed because they don't know what's going on. Mexico's president said on Tuesday, yesterday, he had written to his Chinese counterpart, urging him to control shipments of fentanyl as he fended off criticism in the U.S. that Mexico is not doing enough to stop trafficking of the synthetic opioid. Just told you to our face, told us all. They getting motherload shipments of fentanyl from China coming in so heavy, the Mexican president don't even know what to do with all that shit. But where's the destination? Huh? Told y'all, man. I can sit here, joke, play, I can entertain, but how am I entertain when I know for a fact what's planned out for my people? When I know for a fact a lot of my people going to suffer from lack of knowledge. But this time, my people, you're not going to suffer from lack of knowledge. You're going to be destroyed from lack of knowledge. I'm not making this shit up. You think this shit ain't a nightmare to me? I'm watching all this shit go down right in my face. Nigga, this shit tripping me out because I see it. I see the play. My people don't see it. Everybody else sees it, but some of my people, they don't see it. They worried about the internet all day. They worried about fucking likes and views and clicks. And when somebody talk about some dumb shit, they don't want to see this real. They don't understand this real shit. But this is the last stand. It's the last stand, my family. I'm telling you. I'm sure you're going to see. And don't forget about the war call to have against the have-nots. That's all my people that's doing good. We're going to be the targets for those who ain't got shit. The ones that's fucked up in the street, that's losing everything right now. The ones that been playing, the ones that's trolling and thinking life a joke, they're going to be the main ones on the street trying to take your shit because it's going to be over with. And you're going to have to defend what you got. That's another thing that's going to be going down. So I'm just trying to tell my people, man, I've been showing you the kidnappings. I've been showing you the plots. I've been showing you home invasions. All that shit just started getting started. You ain't seen nothing yet. I got 3 degrees in streetology. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, fentanyl is killing thousands of Americans. The DA needs a clear strategy. See that? Agency has delayed the publication of a critical intelligence report. What does that say? They're not telling people what's going on. They are not releasing the actual numbers of how many people are dying. You'll see in this picture, this look like they might be from an Asian family. See, I'm showing you this is affecting America because everybody has to be replaced. Wipe them all out. And the ones we don't wipe out, we'll box them out financially. We already killed them all spiritually. Now we just got to get their body out the way. That's what's going on, y'all. See that? 20 hours ago, 140 migrants found in 2 stash spots. Because people understand that humans and energy are the biggest consumption. Well, if America was built off the backs of so-called blacks and slaves, allegedly, well, the new America will be built off the backs of the migrants. Now you see why they letting them come in from everywhere? But let's continue on. To what? Let's go back to the distraction game. All right? Now, I just showed you all these reports that just came out this week, since Monday. Fentanyl killing thousands of Americans. See how they play with the numbers? It could be hundreds of thousands. It could be 500,000. They're not going to tell us no numbers. Now, look. While all this going on, look what TMZ want to promote to you. Stormy Daniels gets record-breaking Trump bump on adult video site. Y'all see the joke? Let me show you. Let me break down the fucking games they play with idiots. See that? This the one they got to distract. But now, look what happened. She's getting paid. All her old porn, because Stormy Daniels is an old porno star, all her old videos are going through the roof now. What does that mean? A lot of the old heads going to watch granny porn. But what else does it mean? She getting paid off the whole situation. See that? It's a game. Why you think TMZ posted this? It's a game. Why? Keep them distracted with dumbass Stormy Daniels. Keep them distracted with Trump going to jail. And meanwhile, they ass all be in a race. TMZ know the game too. TMZ, FBI, DEA, IRS, EBT, they all the same people. All right? Same people. 8 bodies discovered by police and Canadian Coast Guard in a Mohawk Nation territory near U.S. border. You know I had to speak about this. What did I say the other day? I said my family, America is from Canada all the way down to the Virgin Islands. Why you think when they pillaged from Canada all the way to the Virgin Islands, but they actually did it in reverse because they pillaged from the Virgin Islands all the way up to Canada. This is America. But it's mighty funny. Now check this out, y'all. Look. Mohawk Nation. Sound like natives, don't it? A lot of people don't know the Mohawks had a stronghold in New York City. When the Dutch came, they was fighting the Mohawks. But all that's the same landmass for real. Because my people that smart know the Canada border's right there by New York, Detroit. The Canada border's right there because it was the same people. My point is this. It's mighty funny how when people from the Mohawk Nation got close to U.S. border, they died. They dead. So immigrants can come in, they straight, but A Mohawk nation of people that been here, they dead. 8 bodies discovered, floating for the Mohawk nation. Remember when I showed y'all that chart the other day when I cooked Steve Harvey ass about his fake ass African shit? The Mohawk nation was on that map I showed y'all. Told y'all, man, it's getting thick out here. I told you this for smart people today, man. Authorities said all of people were attempting to enter the U.S. from Canada illegally, and there's no threat to the public. 6 bodies were initially discovered in waters during a Canadian Coast Guard air search for a missing person named Casey Oaks on Thursday afternoon. So it's mighty funny. Through Mexico borders, people that's not even from here, they coming in every day. And then people that's right here, been here, Mohawk Nation, 8 bodies dead. Oh, man. Who are these people called African Americans? The African Americans are the new people that's coming here right now. I can see you might be new to this channel, bro. You might have just pulled up on the episode. Let me show y'all again who the new African Americans are. All right? Well, I ain't going to say new. I'm just going to say, I'm going to show you what an African American is right here. See this right here? Migrants surge into Maine and beyond, far from southern border. This is a woman named Teresa that fled Angola in Africa. She is now in America. She will get that card and she will be an African American. You get it? That's the real African American right there, brother. Let's continue on. It's called replacement. They say, fuck it. You ain't want to be African American, we'll create our own. Fuck it. That's what they said, man. My opinion. Now let's keep it pushing. What else is going on right now in America? This also is the biggest crisis in America right now that is not being spoken about. Evictions, homelessness. In this particular situation, they're trying to force a so-called woman with cancer out of her home, kidney disease. And she didn't want to go. So people are sticking with her and they fighting. And come to find out, she's in a house that is tied into a church. So it's actually church people trying to put her ass out. But I'm only talking about this because it goes to where we at right now. I bet you everybody in here know at least one person that got evicted or ain't got nowhere to live at right now. I bet you right now, everybody know at least one person. I bet you everybody in here listening and listen to this live know at least one person going through it right now. Holla at me. I'm going to show you something. This is all part of the plot. The major plot is financial structure, financial war. Y'all also see all the stuff I just showed y'all, right? What's the main thing going on right now? Are they not promoting all of these rap shows? When you look on the internet right now, are they not having all these hip-hop festivals? Well, the hip-hop festivals is to take your fucking money and keep your dumb ass sleep. Then you're going to see all these hip-hop festivals, tickets, $400, $300. You got to have food, clothing, shelter, got to go shopping for 3 days. You can't go to an event and don't have outfits for 3 days, right? You got to have a hotel. You got to have gas in the car. You might got to fly. All this shit is to make you blow your fucking money. So when you look up, you're going to be behind the 8 ball trying to catch up. I'm telling you, this is a year to sit a lot of shit out and stack your coins. The number one thing we supposed to be doing really, is stacking our coins and paying attention. That's really it. That's really what we're supposed to be doing right now. This is supposed to be the only year you put fun on hold, for real, for real. Now, I ain't telling nobody what to do. People going to do them. I'm just telling you the reality. Why you think for the past couple of years, most people been buying RV trailers? Because they say, look, if we go on vacation, we go to party, whatever, we going to go as a family. Look, we got all our shit together. We just going to just go like this. We got our guns in this joint. That's how we going to chill. And they go in the woods. So my point is this, y'all. The joke is on a particular people, and these particular people better pay attention to this last step, because the moves we make today is going to affect our future forever. So in this equation, you either could add on or you can take yourself out. It's all on you. But let's continue on. A lot of y'all saw me post this in the community section yesterday. You know I had to get into it and break it down. Let's take a look at this for my smart people, man. As you see, the symbol of infinity. It looks like a number 8 when you turn it sideways. That is the symbol of infinity. Meaning, also, no beginning, no ending. So you see, it's a joke within a joke. The joke is this: the war on COVID. But what happened? The war never stopped. It seemed like it just keep going on, don't it? Why? Because there was many different things disguised under the name C-19. I told you it's like 10 different programs going on under that name. And that program started all the chaos you see right now. That's why most of our people, they still just going back and forth. Just look like a roller coaster, don't it, family? A roller coaster, right? It's a ride that you're going on forever, but you ain't going nowhere. That's how they got us. Do you understand science? This is math, science. This is why you need to go to school. We didn't know no better. You need school so you can finesse the American economy. You need school to finesse the American tricks being played on you. But if you don't go to school, you ain't gonna know the game. See, I didn't know that back then. You have to know the Bible in America. You have to know their system. That's how you beat it. If you don't know it, you're fucking lost. You're just running your mouth. You don't have the manual. You don't have the blueprint. You have to know the game. But I told you, they told us and tricked us and kept putting our head to go against the grain, go against the grain. Everything we went against the grain with is the same thing they're using against us right now, because we do not know, which means we have a lack of knowledge, which means now we shall be destroyed. Look, this is most of our life until you what? Break the cycle. This all coincides with generational curses, everything. This is why I said certain things when I say, forget the past. I got to say a lot of trigger words to break them spells off a lot of people's brain. You see, I understand how life works. The key is to keep you going like that, in a loop, in a circle. You're going nowhere every fucking day. You do it. I remember when I said you can go do this, go do that. You're going to come back to the same shit. You go on vacation to the best island of your life. You're going to come back to the same shit. You can do whatever you think you're going to do. This loop is for celebrities, rich people, poor people. It don't matter. If you rich, you still in a goddamn trap. If you poor, you still in a goddamn trap. Called what? America. That's why no matter. This also is what I've been telling you, how your opinion means nothing. You can have all the opinions in the world, don't mean nothing. Why? The way they got it set up, you're going to still stay on that goddamn treadmill. You're going to stay on that roller coaster ride. See that? Until you figure out how to get off the fucking ride. That's how you're going to win the shit. This is what I've been trying to tell my people all this time. This is why I say I'm not here to play with people. I dumbs it down, but I only give a certain percentage of this real talk because it ain't for YouTube. Some things for me to know and you to find out. I ain't here to tell everybody every fucking thing. Why you think when you tap into my channel, I tell you all information, all this is alleged. Alleged. It's not actual facts. So you dumbass niggas keep coming to my comment speaking about, oh, he missed this, he missed that. These niggas that be talking about the dumbest shit. I'm breaking down science and real shit. This nigga talking about that's Photoshop. Nigga, did you catch the jewels when I said, you dumbass nigga? So I told you that what? Everything is alleged. It is not an actual fact. So anybody trying to argue with me about some shit, you's a dumbass motherfucker, because I already told you it's not an actual fact. Meaning, I was not there. Therefore, I might be off a little bit. Therefore, I might be wrong sometime. Dummy, it's alleged. But when I spit this truth in these jewels, these are facts. See, the facts come from me. The shit I report on, that ain't no goddamn fact. That's all alleged. But see, people don't understand that. And I understand we got two different types of people. I got college people in this classroom, and I got people from the dark side and special ed in the same classroom. See that? So that's why I got to turn up. I got to turn down. I got to play all these games. I'm trying to talk to everybody. But everybody ain't going to get it. And the people that don't get it, that's their life right there. A fucking roller coaster. The sign of infinity. Meaning you're going nowhere fast. You got a Benz, you're still going nowhere fast. Why? Because you caught up in the loop. Oh, you just bought a new house? You're still caught up in the loop. You ain't going nowhere. Do you see that? And when you have those spirituality, it's over for you. It's over for you. You ain't even gonna know how to get out that situation. And what he says, this won't end until we end it. Not a day sooner. And they're not gonna end it. They're gonna keep playing this game called get your ass on that roller coaster. Get your ass on that treadmill. And you're gonna stay in that loop. You're gonna stay doing everything we got set up for you to do. You're gonna run from here and run to there, but you're gonna still end up right here. I love shit like this. I love this shit. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. This right here is showing us all of our fucking life right here until you break the curse. People that already broke the curse and know what time this shit don't even apply to you, man. I could jump on that roller coaster ride whenever I want and get right off that motherfucker. That's me. Hey, bro, remember we was young? Don't that look like the car tracks they used to get us when we was young? The car tracks? Huh? And what happened on that car tracks, bro? That's where you race the cars at, right? Remember I told y'all we in this thing called race, the race of life? That's the racing track right there. Man, I don't sit here make shit up. That is the race track we on. Going in fucking circles, arguing about race, arguing about this, arguing about that. Divide and conquer. I'm a Mason. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this. I'm every fucking thing. But where we all going? In a fucking loop? Nowhere. So who's the joke on? I don't got to sit and play. I don't need no nigga trying to tell me some shit I already fucking know. You niggas behind the time. Sharon. Salute, Sharon. She said, my God, fan, you better preach, continue to be encouraged, and thank you for always giving us the real deal. I don't know what else to do, but I know one thing, I ain't going to be able to do this forever. It's the truth. I'm not no training wheels. I can't be no training wheels. I'm not no leader. I ain't none of that. I told y'all that, man. People better start waking up. That's it. This the last dance. This the last dance, y'all. The club light's about to come on. Let's continue on. That is getting to the new form of robbery. Like I've been telling all you fake ass gangsters and thugs out here, you still trying to sell packs on the corner. I told you niggas, you behind in time. I'm not promoting crime. I'm just going to show you what the real criminals out here doing. See? The new form of robbery, which is nothing new. I'm not promoting it. Let me give a disclaimer. I'm not promoting this. This is for educational purposes only. This is the new form of robbery. All right. As you see, the man got his card in his pocket. He got a Black American Express card. Don't matter. You pick your bank card in your pocket. This is the device that will jack your stupid ass if you're dumb. This is the device that will jack you. Now check it out. They did an experiment. You see the two men in the background? All he did was bump into him real quick. Oh, pardon me, my brother. Kept it pushing, got all his shit out of his account. See the phone? All the shit out of his account. Guess what that's going to happen at? At a bar near you, at a club near you. See that? This is the new form of robbery. Look who's doing it. It ain't no people in the hood, is it? These are the people that rob your ass and never go to jail. See that? So also within this, they were actually promoting the shit. Which means what? It's a dumb nigga that saw it on TikTok. He going to try you next. That's why I said disclaimer. I'm not promoting it. I'm just putting my people on point. How the new way of getting your ass getting robbed for all your shit in your account. You get it? All they got to do is press up against you. Bump you by me. Look, all they got to do is bump you by mistake. That's it. My bad. That happened in the club all the time. Little did you know that device hit your goddamn pocket, zap, took all your shit. This is the games that's being played. You see how that can make you homeless real quick? You got your whole account on you. You get jacked in the club. You fucking broke. You ain't got rent money. Do them all. Car note, just do. You got booked. What you gonna do? That's the new world, y'all. And guess what? In my opinion, it's gonna be immigrants, the number one people doing this shit to people. They're gonna be the number one people scamming people. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit getting ugly out here. It's getting very ugly. But all you gotta know is this. They promoted this shit, so we already know everybody and their mother gonna be trying that shit. Now let's get into the clown behavior. All right, this stuff don't even coincide with this, but I gotta dumb it down a little bit. Now look, we already spoke about Offset. That's why I'm giving an update because I already broke this clown down already. And I told you he destroyed the Migos' career. He destroyed the solo career on purpose. Should I say he destroyed the Migos so he could have a solo career because he already knew he was in a bad deal. He was getting jerked, and they had a lot of rights to his music, and he was not going to get paid. Also, salute Sharon once again. But like I said, Offset plan backfired on him. See, he got with Cardi B, and he thought he was going to be real, real big. He thought he was going to be bigger than the Migos. But a lot of people forget, Offset was never the top nigga in the Migos. People forget when the Migos first came out, Offset went to jail, and it was Quavo and Takeoff that held the Migos down while his ass was in jail. But when he got with Cardi B, he started changing on his people. And he started getting big-headed. And he started hating on other artists on the label, such as Lil Baby and them. But the point of the matter is, he thought his solo career was going to pop off. But a lot of y'all know Offset been dropping new music, and that shit have been going nowhere. So now he want to cry. Offset claims he's being blocked from releasing music while continuing to mourn Takeoff. See, he got to throw Takeoff in it. He is not mourning that boy. This is the only reason why I spoke on it. He is still, him and Cardi B is still using Takeoff name. When I already proved on this channel, and many other people proved it and told you that Offset and Cardi B was not rocking with Quavo and Takeoff when he died. When Takeoff died, him and Offset were not even speaking. But I showed you how these vultures play the game, that when you die, they will all capitalize off your death. I showed y'all all of this play-by-play. And then I showed you how Offset thought he was going to have a solo career because he got gassed up and it backfired on him. Why? Because if he dropped anything to this day, most of his money will be gone and taken. And don't forget, Quality Control sold that label. So Offset is out back. And he's scrounging right now. And this is what he said. He said something about black people. Look what he said. It is black people holding black people back. What is my point? How many times I told you on this channel, when shit don't work out for a nigga, I got to use that word. I don't want to use it. He's a nigga. When things don't work out for certain people, they always want to use black talk. So now that Offset ain't having his way, now he want to say, oh, it's black people holding black people back. No, nigga, you betrayed your fucking family. You betrayed your people. That's why you held back, nigga. It's called spiritual energy, nigga. That's why your career ain't going to prosper, because you didn't do it from a good place. So don't blame Quality Control. Don't blame P and them. That's the industry. You know the industry going to jerk your ass. Nigga, you knew you was jerked a long time ago. That's why you try to get out that contract. So don't blame nobody but yourself. Blame yourself. Told y'all, man. Everybody want to put everything on black people, man. Do you see why we had to break the spell of this black stuff? I know. That's why I say my people. I know who my people are. My people is who got love for me. I ain't looking at no skin tone right now. That shit don't work on me. Because you black, you my brother. The fuck out my face with that shit. I see what half these niggas doing out here now. I never had no friendship with them. I'm just being honest. So as you see, he said black people holding black people back. One can only assume he's talking about Quality Control music. In August 22, Offset sued Quality Control for allegedly claiming ownership of his recent solo releases, despite Offset buying back the rights in a 2021 deal for which he paid handsomely. So he paid money allegedly to get out of a situation. All they did was keep his fucking money, and they said, "You nigga, you under contract." That's it. That is it. So this is why I'm trying to tell my people. That's stupid. And I don't want to disrespect y'all. This is what I was trying to tell my people. Just because you got money does not mean you have power and influence. Offset got money, but he don't have power and influence to get out of his contract. Do you understand that? Just like all your favorite artists that are rich, and you say, well, he's a billionaire, she's a billionaire. They still under fucking contract. Which means what? They are not as free as you think they are. Did you get it now? No matter how much money he got, no matter how much money his wife got, his ass is still being pimped in a goddamn contract. So that means what? Offset has no power. Let's break it down. What's the number one thing Offset does? Not have power to do. He can't even put out a damn album. So you mean to tell me he's a rapper, his name Offset, but he can't put out no music? Of course, because he don't have no power. I told y'all that. If you got your own thing going on, and I come in your life and I give you some money and make you sign to me, I just took your fucking power. Now you gotta listen to what the fuck I say. I'm gonna tell you what you can and can't do. That's how it works. Don't matter how much money you got. Y'all know that. You can work at a job and have thousands in your account. That thousands in your account has nothing to do when that supervisor start talking shit in that job. She don't, what you got in the account don't mean nothing. She telling you at this company, you ain't got no power. I run shit. That's the real world, y'all. In the fantasy land, when you got money, you got power. I told you that was a lie. All that shit was a lie. We was raised on lies. Just because you got money don't mean you got real power. Money gives you a false sense of power. You got power in your own brain. You got power over your life, maybe a little bit, but you ain't got no real power. A rep for quality control replied with the following graphic, which read, "Not only are the accusations in this lawsuit false, they are totally detached from reality." They say Offset is not in reality right now. Offset remains a part of QC. How is he a part of quality control? By contract. Therefore, he ain't going nowhere. As for Offset reaction to Takeoff's death, this is when they had to cap. This is when they were still capitalizing off Takeoff's death. As for Offset reaction to Takeoff's death, Cardi B explained what happened the night he found out during an appearance on the Jason Lee show. Y'all know who Jason Lee is. Hollywood Unlocked. That's what Cardi B told his bogus story of when Offset found out, he was crying. He said no and dropped the phone. But I already told you when they got into a beef, before Takeoff died, Offset, Cardi B, they all unfollowed me. They all unfollowed each other. They were not speaking at all. Then also, I showed you, I did a live the day the night Takeoff died, which y'all know how I go. The information don't come out to the wee hours of the morning. So when I woke up that morning at 5 o'clock, I already had another live I was about to do, and then I saw Takeoff had died, so I had to get into that real quick. And that same day that Takeoff died, I said, did anybody see Offset show love? Because I already knew they had beef. And people was like, nope. Then it went on like a week. He didn't say shit. Then what he did was he used Takeoff picture to promote his up-and-coming project. I said, see, look at this nigga trying to capitalize off Takeoff death. I showed it play by play. And then I showed how him and Cardi B was trying to do walkthroughs. The same, right after Takeoff died, they started trying to do shows and walkthroughs, getting paid off that shit. Then you see the McDonald's commercial come out. My point is, they've been trying to capitalize off this man's death since it happened. And I told you that beef with Jay Prince was fake. Because they are, I ain't going to put nothing on them, but I'm going to say this. They know more than what they acting like. And I'm going to leave it at that. But I told you, Offset, his career is fucking over. This is the science of loyalty going wrong. This is the science of greed, money, and power. So now, nigga, you might be still Offset, but you will never see Takeoff again. And that was your brother until the day you die. You will always have to live with the fact before he died, y'all were not speaking. So you can perpetrate all you want. You were not speaking. You were under the spell of Cardi B. Y'all was together, right? You were her against everybody, but now it's just y'all. And another thing, I'm showing you an ignorant bitch that don't care about nothing but some fucking fingernails. We don't give a fuck about no fingernails. No matter how much my ladies get their nails done, it is not going to save your life right now. All you do is giving money to them people and wasting your fucking life away. But I'm not saying don't get cute. I'm not saying don't be pretty. I'm saying get your nails done because that's what you want to do. Don't get your nails done because of Cardi B. Because her job is to make all the poor chicks stay poor. That's her job. Be real beautiful, but real, real poor. Be real, real beautiful and pretty, but don't have shit in your name. That's what Cardi B promote. Now we got to get into this. And shout out for this good news. I told y'all whenever y'all get good news, y'all send it. Why am I showing this? Why am I showing this black young lady crying? Because she's crying tears of joy. She just got accepted into Harvard University. Now, I know people going to say, oh, man, that's the white man school and all that. Man, fuck all that. The thing is, that's a very prominent school. You have to be very, very smart to go there. That is the school where rich people send their kids to. That is the school where elite people send their kids to. But this woman, this young lady has been accepted to Harvard University. That means she's super smart. So that means that's another plus. That means everybody in the future generation ain't stupid, meaning they're not going to be victims of society. Because like I said, no matter how hood you are, no matter how hood smart you think you are, that shit ain't going to get you nowhere no more. It used to. I was good at it. But that shit don't work for me no more. It can't do nothing for me at all. The only thing you can take away from street knowledge is survival skills. That's the only thing you can use right now is the survival skills. See, some of us, we know how to survive in concrete jungles, and we know how to survive in the sticks. Some people can survive in a concrete jungle. They can't survive in them sticks. Some people can survive in the sticks. They can't survive in the concrete jungle. I can survive on all terrains. I ain't the only one. I'm just telling you, man, I've been prepping for this shit a long time. That's all I'm trying to tell people. But salute to this woman right here, this young lady, for seeking a higher learning, which was the movie John Singleton was showing us, that it's about a higher learning. Because I told you, these are the tools you need to master the game called America. It's called degrees, resumes. Even if you want to start your own business, it's still better when you got a college degree. When you got a college degree, you can say, I want fucking 6 figures. I ain't taking that job. That's the American way. That's the American game. We wasn't participants in the real American game. Therefore, that's why we lose it. Because we thought street life was going to get us throughout for the rest forever. We just was going to be street motherfuckers and celebrate the hood, which some call celebrating failure. Either way, we at the crossroad, and now we're seeing that all of the things we entertained for the past 10, 15, 20, 30 years are now the same things that are our detriment, aka our downfall. That's it, y'all. I'm almost done, but I got to show y'all some more madness. Madonna twin daughters. We already spoke about that when I broke down Madonna's sex trafficking, and I broke down how she's in Africa right now, and she's all over the world doing this stuff. But the point is, I showed you her two twin girls, right? And I showed you that she is the one who wears the crown of the Queen of Babylon. So wherever you see Madonna, you're going to see some fuckery attached. Remember that. And Madonna has shared pictures of her adopted twins. Mind you, look at the bottom. Okay, let's look. She is a mom of 6. Madonna has shared some new snaps of her adopted twins, 10 years old. And she gears up for a major tour, highlighting her 4 decades as the Queen of Pop. See how she's the Queen of Pop? What did I break down on this channel? I showed you every chick in the game got their swag from Madonna, whether they know it or not. Why you think recently Cardi B and Madonna was arguing on the internet? Because Madonna made a statement and Cardi B felt a certain way. But Cardi B is an ignorant ass chick that barely could fucking read. I bet you any amount of fucking money Cardi B cannot fucking read fluidly. Because she did not want to acknowledge the fact that Madonna started all that shit. And I broke it down how Madonna was the first in the game to be allowed to promote sexual, bad, deviant behavior. And I showed you right here. What was her biggest song that she came out with? Like a Virgin. But people didn't know what that song was about. What else? Material Girl. That was the promotion of women and material things. What do the bad bitch seeks to this day? Material things. What does the bad bitch promote? Everything opposite of being a virgin. Let's move on. Because Madonna is promoting her 10-year-olds. Do you see it's the same energy as Dwayne Wade's son? This is called child exploitation. This is a slick way to promote to the Chester. Cute crochet fits. Do y'all see this? This is why I need my people to understand.
When you go into these stores, the past couple years, they have been specifically making these type of clothes for you to put on your kids. So when they go outside in the summertime, in a world of Chesters, in a world of them being snatched, this is how they will be dressed. That's why, ladies, when you go in the store, bros, anybody got a shop for their daughter, just start looking at the clothes and you will clearly see what's going on. And this is how they trick you to buy these clothes for your kids and then post them on the gram for all the Chesters to get their rocks off. I'm being honest. Some of y'all posting these pictures and you have no clue what some of these Chesters are doing. They download these pictures to their phones. Y'all better start waking up because it's already too late. This is the promotion so your kids will do it. But some of y'all already doing it to your kids. But I'm not going to go hard on you because some of y'all just don't know no better. I'm just telling you, man, the days of being a follower, you got to stop that shit. But Madonna could do this outright because that's her job. But this is really sad. Those are adopted kids. So those are not hers. So that means she can do anything she want to do with them. And then they also using Madonna to promote this behavior that what? Okay, Chesters, all you got to do is get legal with it, and you get legal with it, and you'll be straight. You ain't got to do foul stuff no more. Just go adopt your son. I'm done with this shit. Here goes another hit, family. Let's peep the pattern, y'all. Thank y'all all for staying tapped in. Thank y'all all for being in the loop. This business right here. Remember when I told you the census is really for tracking us? Did I not show you all these different programs they keep putting in play to track us? Look at this. U.S. Census may ask Black Americans if they're descendants of slaves. But my people, let's ask the question. Why is every census, why is everything that documents fucking numbers have to apply to us? Why are we the only people in this country being tracked? What I just showed you, it is people coming in this country every single day that are not being tracked. Immigrants, 140 found in a house. These are all the things Trump was talking about. But the question is, Africans coming into Maine, Portland, Maine. I showed you Africans coming into Tijuana. Why are Black Americans being tracked, but nobody else coming to the country being tracked? You still didn't figure it out yet? Warfare. If we know how many numbers, then we know how many we got to get rid of. You got to know the math problem. We got to know how many numbers so we know how many to subtract. Got to always keep their numbers up. Watch their numbers. And I broke down the scripture where it showed you the same exact thing happened in Egypt amongst Pharaoh, where it said it is becoming too many of them. Basically, Pharaoh said, let us reduce the numbers. Because according to the story, it was too many Hebrew Israelites starting to prosper in Egypt. According to the book, that's what it says, something like that. But somehow, when we hit America, we see these numbers always being traced. Maybe it's becoming too many of them. Let us watch them closely. Let's give a census. Anyway, let's move on. Huge slab of snow removed from roof of California. This was another sound we spoke about. What's up, Sad? I need all this info so I can wake people up. That's right, bro. That's what it's about. Each one teach one. Word of mouth. That's our oral tradition. Check it out, though. Huge slab of snow removed from a roof of California. What else went over everybody's head that nobody paid attention to? Oh, you in Portland, man? That's what's up, Arcade. That's what's up. Happy Passover. See? I ain't know that. I never been to Maine. But look, I bet you one thing you might agree with me on this, my brother in Maine. I bet you it didn't snow this much in Maine this year, did it? If it did, correct me. My point is, people didn't peep how this year it snowed more in California than it did on the East Coast. It snowed worse in California than it did on the East Coast. That has never, ever happened in history. But a lot of people, it went right over their head. But we was told to watch the signs and watch the seasons. The weather alone let us know America is in chaos right now. The weather alone let you know that. Everything is bipolar. Or should I say everything is not what it's supposed to be. From the weather to the economy, you name it. Most of y'all on the internet, do y'all not see all these platforms slowing up with do you not see them all drying up? I'm a consumer. I watch. Can you not see it is the most blandest, boringest, drainingest stuff on the internet right now? That's really about nothing. Do you see everybody reaching for content? Do you see the topics and stories are getting so dry? Oh, that's by design. Because they say, look, we got them so much in a trap, in a bond of blindness, we don't even have to really distract them too much no more. And the point while that's going on, all the so-called entertainers and celebrities, they getting their shit in order. They selling, cashing out, but right now as we speak, they all are trying to get the last of these dollars circulating before the crash. That's my opinion. But this snow in California was also a sign of the country in shambles. Just like the train derailments that represent the country in shambles. Because we are seeing things that has never, ever taken place in American history. We all witnessing it today, which goes back to what I said at the beginning, and I'm about to get out of here, that this year is the most important election of all time history. That is my opinion. It will be the best movie ever written, ever told. All of our lives are tied into this shit some kind of way. And the choices you make are going to affect your life forever. Starting with today and forever. And I'm going to end it at that. And I'm going to say it again. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I just watch the game. Because when you watch the game, you will understand what is going on. But you will see everything that we don't do is everything that hurts us. Because we are unaware. And if we don't feel good about it, we don't pay it no mind at all. But if we feel good and we love it, we all wrapped into that shit. So now you see why everybody's wrapped up into this Trump shit? Because they love it. But if Trump go to jail for 100 years, that shit ain't going to have nothing to do with you. Actually, it is. And the smart people know what I'm talking about. Because if Trump do go to jail, all it's going to do is perpetuate a war. That's all it's going to do. But in my mind, he ain't going to jail. And that's what I say. But what's more powerful? Trump going to jail or distracting them with Trump going to jail? What's more powerful? Right now. Is Trump going to jail going to affect you? Or are you going to be affected because you're distracted and you ain't paying attention to the other shit going on? I'll just leave that in the air. On that note, Photo Fame Live, episode 410. You know I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to holler. Hopefully everybody got some information out of this. This is all about information, man. Nothing else. What's up, Lady Love? What's up, Ladybug? Also, this is to distract from the Epstein flight log, Epstein Island visitors. This is also to distract from the Hunter Biden laptop drama, all of that. This is to distract from the money going to Ukraine. For those who just pulled up, let me show you again. They just announced $2.6 billion aid to Ukraine 17 hours ago. This is also to distract you from Trump going on tour. See, Trump towers over rivals and masks. He also been winning the polls in the debates. This is not to let you know that. This is to distract you from that. He's winning the polls. This is to distract you from all these migrants in America chilling. This is to distract you from all of the fentanyl crisis and train overdoses in America. See, all this Trump stuff is to distract you from all the other shit. So, like I said, if Trump go to jail, it still don't change nothing else I just showed you. On that note, salute to the chat. We about to take it down. What's up, Latasha Jordan? Taisha Davis, what's up? TG. That's right. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Swirl girl, what's up? Thank you very much. Thank you, Black Coffee. Salute, Rondell. Thank y'all all for playing y'all part in this. It's you and I versus all. Don't forget that. There ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody coming to help us. It's just you and I. That's it. We on our own out here. Because everybody has chosen their side. I also broke down in that Steve Harvey episode how that slogan came out back in the day called trying to get out the ghetto, getting out the ghetto. That means trying to get your own piece of the pie and leave the black people alone. Reason why I'm saying that because many of our people have turned their back on us. They know what's going on, but they look at it like, shit, I saved my ass. I got my family. We straight. And they say, oh, well, they got to fend for themselves. So this is why I'm trying to tell you, it's a lot of people that really know what's going on, but their job is not to help you. So that's why I say we got to throw that race stuff out the window right now. Because a lot of our people, they willingly raised their hand. They got picked, selected, and they went the program. Ain't nobody make them do shit. God's child, facts. This is all they do, confuse the public. Because confusion is the tool of Babylon. Babylon means confusion. Remember the tongue of Babel, the Tower of Babel? Remember how at Babylon, remember in the Tower of Babel, they all was fucking talking gibberish, nonsense out their fucking mouth? Couldn't understand each other? Sound like America, don't it? No matter how clear I speak, and certain people ain't gonna understand what the fuck I'm saying, right? How many times have you told somebody some shit and they still didn't get it? Because we in fucking Babylon. Why you think every city got a tower? Every city got a tower downtown. You live in Babel right now. That's right. All these chemicals being pumped out. Every day, what? It's some spraying in the air every day. Y'all see it? So other than that, that's it. Salute, Kim. All right, y'all. That's it. Hopefully everybody got something out of today. That's it for the day. Episode live. Episode 410. Photo Fame Live. The smart gonna always survive, just like the strong. And the weak shall perish. It's just it. That's where we at with it. You gotta decide on your own what position you gonna play. And ain't nobody gonna make you do shit. Ain't nobody gonna tell you what to do. It's all on you. So that's it, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay focused. And I'm gonna holler at y'all again. One.